Actually, 4 of them, actually. Yeah. And, one that looks really nice. Okay, 1 cherry blossom. I think that's a cherry blossom, is it? 1 orange tree. Is that an acorn? No, let's try an acorn. I only have 1 of those, actually. And let's try one of these, like, fluffy white trees. So that it fits in with the, flooring and the, I guess, the theme of it. Hey, also, you need to go away. Thank you. So I want the cherry blossom close to the house. I want the other one right there. The super fluffy one, and then we have, I guess it's gonna be a pine cone. Not pine cone. What is it? Acorn. And we'll see how that looks when they grow. If they actually grow, it should be enough, but who knows? So, now that we got that worked out, like I said, I'll come back and even it out. So let's start working on the tunnel leading to the apartments, because I really want to start working on that, because, well, like I said, it's gonna take some time to build that, especially the way I want to build it. Am I too low? Yes, I am. Let me go back. Let me just grab all the dirt, or do I have dirt? Yeah, I do. It might not be enough, but it'll do for now. And the I'm gonna say the apartments are gonna be, I think, a little. I was planning on making them like really close to the mountain, but when I was out here, I think I was just like scouring where I want them at. I'm probably gonna push it back a little bit more, like way over here, because I want to build like a I think it's like a fire station, or I guess the security station. I'm not sure, but I definitely just don't want 1 single apartments. So it's go away. Come here, you guys. All right. Wow, there's a lot of these guys tonight. And it's gonna take a lot of work. So let's get to it then. Well, we actually already onto it. I don't know what I'm saying. So let me see if I can get this. I'm gonna lower this from like where this is at, because it's gonna have to be all 1 level. Which, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so let me get the dirt out, because, yeah, okay. And I'm gonna raise the dirt over here so that I can match this area where I'm standing at, so that it's just all even out. I might do like little hills so that it gives it kind of like character to like this little area that I'm probably gonna build, which actually I might do that. It's actually a good idea. Put like little hills, because why not? Just to make it look clean. But yeah, there's so much to do in this game. We need to get to it, because I definitely want, at one point I will go to explore, and some of the planets that I want to explore are some of like the frozen planets, because if I remember, there's in the frozen planets there are a lot of like technical stuff, or if I remember correctly, there's this one storage. It's kind of like a giant container that's like 64 or something like that, or more than that, I don't know, storage, and that's actually kind of nice. I wouldn't mind that at all. The only issue with it is that it's pretty big for the amount of room that it takes, which I don't think I will be using my basement for that. That's going to be like a separate building for storage, but that's not going to be like for high-tech stuff or my legendaries, because I'm probably going to keep my legendaries in my spaceship. I don't think people can steal things in this game, but you can never be too safe, so we will do that. All right, so that looks a little bit nicer, nice and smooth. And let's, you know what, I don't think I decided on what I'm gonna do for the mountain in terms of what it's gonna be in the inside, or the what do you call it? the walls and the flooring. I might do the flooring the same thing as this so that it matches. It won't look too off. Actually, let's try that. So I'll take this tungsten or silver. Tungsten, yeah, tungsten. Which, yeah, I might end up doing that so that it just continues the flow of the floor or the walkway to the other side. The walls and the stuff. I was thought about using concrete, but I'm using way too much of the stuff, and I'm gonna have to decide on what to do. I might do like kind of like a cleaner look, much cleaner than I might do the super white blocks, which are silver blocks, I think. I have to go back and check. Which it kind of makes sense. It's a mountaintop, or not a mountaintop. It's a mountain tunnel or a tunnel through the mountain. So it needs to look really nice. Not like a lot of people are gonna be walking through it anyways. It's just gonna be me because it's going to be super off limits to pretty much everybody but me. I know that sounds terrible, but yeah. I'll maybe one day let's build something on this side of the mountain, but for now, this side is just for me. And I also need to figure out the other side of my house, like leading to the farm. I will definitely block that off. I'll probably do like a moat, like a what is it? A bridge. And we're gonna have some lasers, some guns and stuff to protect it in case there's a raid or of any type that we want no part of. Because, well, I know for a fact that I can, win that. But I would like to give people a fighting chance, which is super bad. All right now, okay, let's go make some more of that. And whoa, I guess the trees grow super fast. Do I like that? I kind of like this. That's one of the alien trees that I found. The fluff looks okay. I might change this one because it's the same as the background and there's like really no character to it. Well, there's just so many of them in the background. I like the pink. The pink is nice. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, smooth metal was it? Where's it at? Silver block, but that requires 1 silver. It makes 30. Smooth metal. Okay, tungsten. We're gonna need quite a bit of you. So let's grab a buttload of tungsten. Wherever is that? There we go. And I have a lot of copper because I think for the wiring I will need a lot of copper, and I think it's for the rails as well. There's steel, silver. Well, to make copper wiring. I'm sorry. Let's see. What was I making? Okay. Where's it at? There we go. Let me see. Where's it at? Smooth metal. We're going to need quite a bit of it, so it makes 50. Ooh. Okay, let's do that. Smooth plated block. Tungsten. Can I make one of those? Let's see what that looks like. Because if it doesn't look that bad, I might actually, since it uses the same metal to make another metal, I might use that to as the what do you call it? The mountain tunnel, or the tunnel. Let me see what it looks like first before I anything else. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one to decide on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Okay. Does that look okay? Yes, it's gonna come all the way over here, and then it's gonna stop right there, and then I'm probably gonna use something else for the. It's gonna be like kind of like a sidewalk, which I'll probably end up using concrete for the sidewalk because it leads to the residential areas, and well, I don't feel like wasting too good materials on stuff like that. So, which is fine by me. Let me also start deciding on the height of the mountain. Might do. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good, decent height. And then we're going to pretty much close the top in with the dirt, so it doesn't look too many gaps, whatever. And there aren't bads spawning in them, because well, I don't want bads everywhere in my tunnel. Because these little where are they at? Guess there aren't that many around. These little guys that charge at you with the little hard shell. Them guys, I don't like them. They're everywhere in my tunnels, and I do not want to get attacked when I leave my house by those little guys every single time. So that's where we're gonna be making some laser turrets or some turrets. Whenever we manage to get some, I think it's some RAM to make the wiring table, because I think that's where I can make those things at. I'd have to double check on that, but I think I should be able to make those on there, and those alone probably require quite a bit of materials, which is where I need to pretty much farm as much copper and gold, I think, so that I have everything ready. So whenever the time comes to make those things, I'll be ready to make them and pretty much start placing them everywhere. So yeah, and it'll be a safer tunnel. I'm also gonna be placing like tunnels around the not tunnels, some turrets around the buildings and the residential areas, because those little bats like to fly around at night. I don't want them to be attacking my residents, because they would probably want to move if they started doing that. And well, like I've said in my past episodes, I want them to live there for as long as possible and be safe, basically. So I will definitely be arming some turrets everywhere to keep the place safe. Even though that sounds really terrible, they're under pretty much constant watch, or at least they kind of feel like they are, with turrets breathing down upon them. And I probably will apologize for that, but it's for their safety, which is funny. But I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I'd rather have a turret protect me, which someone like me, I would never use the turrets against my residents unless, you know, there's kind of like a riot or something. And well, it's gonna force my hand on something that I don't want to do. So I hope they don't do it. All right, so we have the tunnel done. I actually like it. It's pretty massive. Also, that's there you go. And we wanted to make some. How does that even look? You know, it feels like a bathroom. I might do that. Do I want to do that? I'm trying to decide on if I want to use this instead. Yeah, I might do it, because it's a metal wall, and it makes sense that it's, you know, a tunnel, and it needs kind of like to be strong to support, you know, the weight of the mountain, so it doesn't cave in inside the what do you call it, the tunnel, because I wouldn't want that to happen when I'm walking through it to collect my pennies. So we want it to be super durable. Where's it at? There we go. We need quite a bit. So it makes also 50, so let's make quite a bit of it. How many was that? 400, 500, 550, 657, 758, 859, 50, 1,000. Yeah, that. Ooh, wow. That's quite a bit. I didn't. Wow. That should be more than enough though. So it looks pretty decent. Now, I don't know if I want to make the background come like out. I'll show you guys what I mean. The mountain's coming. I don't know if I want to do this. You know, it comes out like a little tunnel because the tree's in the way, and I don't want to cut the tree away because I like the way it looks. If it was that yellow tree, I probably would have cut it out. But let's see. Okay, so 1,000 of this might not actually be enough, but I could be wrong. Does that look okay though? I think it looks pretty decent. Once I put the upper wall. Wait, did I miss that? Go away. Okay. Yeah, it seems like 1,000 is definitely not going to be enough for this. On this side, I will definitely make it come out like a entry point. I would have to show it to you guys to, you know, to understand what I mean, because it pretty much doesn't make any kind of sense, and I can't talk tonight for some odd reason. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another 1,000 probably. And I need some lightings, which actually I might use the fluorescent lights, because the fluorescent lights are super bright. They light up a pretty decent area. I have 5 of them, was it? Now the only problem is I'm going to have to look for them. I don't remember where I put them at. Mr. Fluorescent Lights, where are you? Hello? There we go, 5. Alright, so that's 5 should maybe be more than enough for the lighting in the tunnel. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping it is, because on the planet I pretty much found everything that was a laboratory related, and I managed to get all those lights from there. So there's no more unless I go to another planet, which I kind of don't want to do right now. I'm actually kind of enjoying just building the house or my surroundings to the house. It's super enjoyable. And also, okay, you want to come. Good. Now, it should be more than enough 5, because the tunnel is really tiny. It's really not that big for it. Are you gonna? So you're not gonna come in. Okay, so we want this, and I kind of want to jump in here because I want to close this in. I don't want any kind of gaps in these. And it just makes it look like a mountain. Okay, so we got that. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Perfect. And you need to go away. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now, continuing on, I'll probably get up there on the other side of it to fix that. Now comes the moment of truth on where I want the lightings. I might not put anything near the end over here because you got the outside lighting, but I definitely want something in the middle. Like I said, I don't want bad spawning, and I also have this lamp, so kind of helps out. Ooh, okay, see, that lights up quite a bit actually. Whoa. It's not even. These kind of things, like I said, I'll do on my own time. Wait. Okay. Now let's not do that again. I don't like that whole paintbrush thing. I'm not a fan of paintbrushes like that, or because of the colors. It looks super bright. But there's our tunnel basically, so it's okay looking. It could have been better. It's Probably going to be better later on in the future, whenever I get tired of looking of this background. But it looks pretty decent.